Good afternoon. Nope, good evening. I don't even know what time of day it is. And welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. This is Kristen, and I have just begun yesterday with my adventures to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney World. And I created 2 pages yesterday and shared the layouts last night. I have 3 completed pages to share today and a couple of sneak peeks of upcoming pages. I have some mixed media going on that I'm really excited about, and some thoughts for future pages that are coming to me as it's like I need to start writing stuff down because I'm going to totally forget. So that is probably what I am going to do this evening when I am done with this share. It is a little early for me. Normally I'm posting these videos and recording these at like midnight and 1 o'clock in the morning just because that's the way I am. But I am as done as I can be with the very first part of our Star Wars adventure. So yesterday I did that morning my husband and my kids in their Star Wars shirts that I created, and then I did all of us on the bus, like Disney transportation, over to Hollywood Studios. So today is the very first ride, and it is officially not in Galaxy's Edge, but it is Star Wars. So all Star Wars is going to be together in a book or 2. We'll see. So here we go. Like I said, I am so excited because I got out my mixed media. I am really new to mixed media other than some stamp pads, which I've never been really good with. I really don't do a whole lot of mixed media. It's always been really intimidating. So this is my first page. This is my family walking to Star Tours. That's what's in the background right there. Star Tours. This is my husband, and he is like beelining, walking really fast. And then my daughter and my son. And then this is the 4 of us in line getting ready to go on the ride. And this is a little bit blurrier, but my daughter's got like her 3D glasses, and my husband is smiling real big. So I wanted to go ahead and use this even though it's a little on the blurry side. So I kind of cocked it and put it behind this picture that is a little more, a little better, a little clearer. So this was created with my Ranger Distressed Oxides, and I used the Salty Ocean and the Wilted Violet, and I also have the Faded Jeans. Now, these poor things I have abused a lot lately. I've used quite a bit. I had a lot of it for a long time, and like it never went anywhere, and now I've used so much of it that this bottle is like really low down here. So birthday's coming up in a week. This is definitely on my wish list. I'm gonna have to tell the people I said not to get me blue and purple to go ahead and get me blue and purple. Cause anyway, so this is how I did it. On my Cricut, I found this die cut. I decided to make it about 6 inches. Yes, it is 6 by 6. And I thought that would be perfect because I could just do one, or I could cover the whole page like I did here, or just any variation. So I put it on hot pink paper. I got a ton of this hot pink paper, and I don't use a whole lot of hot pink. So I went ahead and pulled a couple of sheets of hot pink, and I made this, put it down in my spray box, put it here, sprayed with the blue, moved it down here, moved it up here. So there is some mix in the middle, and some overlays that I'm okay with that. I covered some of the really blobby stuff over here, but I didn't care because it looked really good together. And so I love the way this turned out. That's why I decided this would be my cover page. And I had no rhyme or reason to it. Like, I didn't say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I put it down, I sprayed it, I decided what to do from there. And I did a lot of I can't remember what it's called, where you lay a piece of paper down on top of the stencil and you pull that. So I have a lot of really interesting papers that happened that way. So this has been a lot. I just literally was just fiddling. And this was my favorite page of all of them because it came out so cool. So I matted these two on like a dark blue. And this is actually matted on paper with the droids on it. And those are a big focal point on this ride is R2-D2 and C-3PO. So this is matted on paper that has them, and I believe BB-8 is on here, even though he's not a part of that ride. So I matted it on that. I made this shaker pocket out of a star. I cut the star, 2 of them, on my Cricut, and then it's one that had a hole cut out of it. And then I just put some acetate on there, filled it with some of my little Mickey heads, and I think this one's got white. No, this one has yellow and maybe black in it. Yeah, yellow and black, and then some sequins. And then I also used a strip of this Sandyland Star Wars washi tape to just break up the page. And then I tucked this from my 12 by 12 Echo Park. I tucked that in, and this Star Tours came from this 12 by 12 sheet by Reminisce, and it's called Space Wars, so it's like a Star Wars-esque. So it literally had 2 different things. It said Star Tours. I thought, well, that is perfect. So I used that on here, and that is really all I did on this page, but I love this page. This may be one of my favorites so far with the sprays and mixed media, because I just love how this turned out. So there is page number 1. I almost laid that down on a page that I can't put some on. Page number 2. This is actually from where I took a stencil, I can't remember what it's called, stencil catch, stencil, anyway, where I had sprayed that, and I laid this paper down on top of the stencil while it was still soaking, the ink was soaking in, and I picked up all of this off of the paper. And I liked this the way it was. It wasn't as bold as that one. Same stencil. And so it's got the, I think this one just has the wilted violet and the faded jean, which is like the darker blue. And so I just love the way this stencil really worked out. It was just an accident finding this stencil in the first place. So this is sights from the Star Tours ride. This is the ATAT. This is its footprint in the concrete. This is one of the things that you see while you're in line for Star Tours. Here's another up-close picture of the ATAT, and this is also its footprint, and you can see where the foot is up right here, where the base of his leg, I guess it would be his foot. I put a little bit of Echo Park. This is a strip from one of the Disney-esque pages back here to break up the page. And then from one of my, let's see if I should have pulled this out so I had it. This is from the first High Five. And I felt like this was the perfect title for this page, Big Awesome, because while this is the dark side, they're super cool. I mean, they're huge. This is standing on the ground looking up, and it's just huge. It's just really cool. So I matted this on some black and white polka dots from Keller's Creation, which is acidfree.com. And then this is matted on some more of that Reminisce from the Space Wars paper. And I just had these 3 2x3s that I wanted to mat down here and just tuck in. And then I put these 3 little things on here It's 2 different stickers of an ATAT from this sticker book that I bought. Notice this time I did not overlay them on a picture. Yesterday's video, when I was talking about these are not acid free, I said I was not going to put them on a picture, and then the very first picture I created, I put a daggone sticker. I thought, what is wrong with me? So I am trying to be more cautious. So these are from this book, and this little, my husband says it is a symbol of the First Order. That is from a sticker, like a puffy sticker set that I have from Grogu. So this is page number 2, and Star Tours will be 4 pages. I do have a couple of pages, a couple pictures that I've got to get done again, because I didn't make them big enough, and I need them to be bigger to actually be able to see. Alright, this is page number 3. I had to have it separated because this is a smidge still wet, and the stickles here, here, and here are also still wet. So this is another thing I created on my Cricut. Let me get it out here. So I found this on my Cricut and cut it out on lovely hot pink paper. Again, I just don't need that much hot pink paper. And laid it down on a 12 by 12 white sheet of paper. Sprayed it with just the salty ocean. It's the only color that was on here that the stars are created. My pattern moved, or my stencil moved, and it touched again. And so these little outlines here are a total accident, but I love them. I think they are so cool. And then I built this side of the page. So I matted my main picture. This is the second time we went on Star Tours. So it was another group picture. I matted it on white, and then I matted it on this Mickey paper, because I do want to incorporate Mickey Mouse in the Star Wars, even though it is not, you don't see Mickey Mouse while you're there, unless you're looking, because there are little Mickey heads hidden places. But I do want to incorporate Mickey in Star Tours and Star Wars. So this is C-3PO and R2-D2. And then this is just a picture of where you return your 3D glasses from this ride. And I just thought it was neat looking, so I took pictures of like everything. So there's a sticker from the Resistance, and these stickers are also from the same sticker book I just showed you. And then Good Times came from another one of the stickers. I don't know why I didn't think to hold these things out so that I could show them. This one, Be You. I bought a bunch of stickers. Oh, hold on. There we go. I bought a bunch of stickers so that I could help with titles. And it's been super helpful because I've come up with some great titles that I might not have thought of. So anyway, I sprayed, my stencil is only so big. So this got a full-on spray. Let's see. So I decided I would tear it off, and I can use this on something later, so I'm saving it. And then I matted it on black paper because I wanted that. And then I inked the edge of this Torns part with my black ink pad. I have ink and stuff everywhere. So then after I put all these down and got my stickers on, I added the stickles. And then because I like to do things the hard way, I decided I wanted to do some splatters because I love the stars and I love like this offset outline, but I wanted a little splatter. So I covered this and splattered the faded jean and the wilted violet over here. And then and that was it. So I really love the way this turned out too. So my 4th page for Star Tours can't be completed yet because I have a couple of pictures. I'll give you a sneak peek of maybe tomorrow, depending on if I get my pictures. I have a couple of pictures, and these are little pictures from inside the actual ride, and it's a 3D thing. And so I wanted a couple of big pictures to go with it. So I've got those in the queue to be printed. This is some ink that I picked up when I sprayed the stencils. I just laid it down and smashed it so you can see little voids of stars in here, which I thought was really cool. So I think what I'll do is cluster my pictures like down here maybe, so that you can still see all this really cool definition. So I haven't decided for sure, but that's just a sneak peek for a possible thing for tomorrow. And the other thing I wanted to share was, so on my very first page, I made a square shaker pocket, and it's got Mickey heads and stuff in it. And then my son said, well, what is the point of this? It's just a square. It doesn't have anything to do with Star Wars. I said, well, it's got stars in it. And that wasn't enough for him. So today I thought I'd be really clever, and I made the star, and I showed that to him, and he wasn't very impressed with that either. So this is what I did. So anyway, I hope you all have a great day. I hope you get a chance to do something you love with someone you love, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Happy scrapping.